Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 4 part 143. It's been 143 videos. We're finally about to leave the eerie woods to set out for the Izmir Great Forest so that we can go gather information on what happened in the Great Twilight, maybe get our instructor back. Oh wait, Reen, when did you get here? So we're in the Great Forest because we're going to do cooking stuff. Now, obviously, we're not going to do all the cooking on screen, but I figured for the characters who are new, we could try and hear all of their voice lines first, and then we'll pause, try and cook all the rest of the stuff. I don't think I have enough ingredients, and if I do, then I'll grind more, but I didn't want to grind more. I initially was I saw I got all the fishing stuff as well in between videos, so we can go do that over at, I assume, in the wetlands. Is where we have to go to get the final fish. Got the ones we were missing, which were... I think we were missing this one. No, what was it? I don't know. We were missing... Oh, I think we were missing the spiky puffer or the noble carp. And then we were missing these two. One at Lake Gala on the north side. And then one in Avon Hills in the area where you fight Hercules. You couldn't immediately have access to. Yeah, so initially I was fishing for ingredients, and then I remembered Emblem existed, so I just came over here and started fighting stuff for a little bit. That's not how you cook. Oh wait, did we palmed it up, right? Oh, we still have to do Tio. That's another thing we had to do. And I still have to fight Victor, who, I don't know who I'm missing in Vantage Masters, because he still won't fight me. Unless it's that I have to buy 3 copies of the cards in the shop back in Aaron Village, because we bought 1 copy of each, but maybe you have to max it out for it to count as you having all the cards. I'm not entirely sure, but let's go ahead and do some cooking. Let's save first. So characters, so I mean everyone who was in the last game has the same voice lines. So characters who are new: Crow, Duvalie, Angelica, Sharon, Tita, Rand. Okay, so pretty much all of them. So we'll start with them. Now Sharon, it's either Sharon or Toa probably, based on when we've gotten this dish. I mean, it could, granted, since it's the last one, it might be any of you guys. I'm going to start with Sharon.
Very well. It'll be out shortly.
Used to make food at Thor's. Granted, Toa being able to cook the Thor's
I insist.
lunch also makes sense. I can only have one of those. Alright, cool. Absolute Reflect is pretty strong. Especially if Mobius were to ever, like, actually function properly.
Very well. It'll be out shortly. This dish turned out superbly.
Did you just troll me? Sharon? Did you just troll me?
It'll be out shortly. Please, eat your fill.
Okay, you didn't actually troll us. I mean, strength, speed, I mean, the movement's kind of whatever. For 7 turns, that's really quite good. You can, because you could use that to like re-up a buff for 7 turns, and then you could get all canceled and waste your damn time. And this should be all of Sharon's lines.
It'll be out shortly. Now then, bon appetit.
Unfortunately, Sharon, she's too good. She can't fail. She doesn't fucking know how to miss. Sharon!
Well. It'll be out shortly. Oh dear. Now who could have made this?
That was Elisa, man. That was Elisa. Was it Sharon who did it? That was freaking Elisa. No, I think we've heard Randy's line, but we'll check it.
You just leave this to old Randy.
Or Randy's failed cooking line.
What's up with this?
Okay, we haven't heard that, I don't think. I don't know, have we? Have we heard
you just leave this to old Randy.
Your super line? I think we have.
Hey, not too shabby, huh? There we go. Nothing to it.
I guess we could check. Do we have any supers that Randy is good at? Yeah, we've done the rice. I guess we can hear it again just for the sake of it.
You just leave this to old Randy.
The old Randy.
Made a little special something for you.
Randy, he's so good, man. Yeah, so let's do one of Crow's, potentially.
Won't take a second.
Won't take a second. Okay, it's taking way more than a second, Crow, you frickin' liar.
This is one of my comfort foods.
Oh, it's a fish burger. It's a burger made of fish.
Won't take a second. Yeah, this ain't edible.
Okay, that's one of the best. That's up there with the wind did it. The delivery on that is like fucking perfect. We could try and hear your regular lines.
Won't take a second. This is some real 5-star grub.
You were supposed to fail, at least in some regard. I want to hear your normal line too, Crow. Crow. No. We want something you're like okay at. But not like super good.
Won't take a second. This is some real 5-star grub. Look what I whipped up.
Okay, so you know your peculiar line, which are usually those are the best ones. The peculiar line was incredible. Others were okay. I don't really remember. I mean, we've heard Sarah's, but I don't remember it at all.
I got this covered.
Because you would have been in the last game.
Woo! I did it! The heck is this?
I'm pretty sure you could cook for us in the last game. Okay, so Duvali's up next. The Dooster, as she's known.
Handle this. It must be some sort of miracle. Phew! Perfectly acceptable.
And now let's see what she's got to say for some truly horrendous shit. What are you bad at, Duvali? You can't make tea? Wow, Ariana would be so disappointed.
I can handle this.
So disappointed.
Don't look!
Nobody look! Nobody look! Yeah, what would Duvali be amazing at? You seem like are you a cheese curry lass?
I can handle this.
A lady of the cheese curry?
It must be some sort of miracle. Phew!
You let me down? God, cooking is so fun. It's so not unbelievably tedious.
I can handle this.
They really should just have like less characters be capable of cooking the uniques.
Must be some sort of miracle. It turned out splendidly. Prepare yourself.
Like if there was only like 2 characters who could super cook each one, it would be much less tedious. Okay, so now Angelica's up. Okay, Angelica doesn't know what the fuck a salad is.
Can't hurt to cook once in a while. I could live with this. It's kind of a medley of, something.
It's kind of a bit of a cosmic gumbo, as they say. Or you go to anything else? I mean, tofu? You seem like a tofu lady.
Can't hurt to cook once in a while. Ooh, now that's what I call a masterpiece.
It very clearly is not a masterpiece, though, you liar.
Can't hurt to cook once in a while. Ooh, now that...
Angelica! Oh, apparently we have done when you're super before. What do you say?
Can't hurt to cook once in a while.
I belong in jail?
Ooh, my secret ingredient is love.
Isn't that just Muse's line? Okay, so next, so we heard all of Sharon's, right? So now Tita?
Leave it to me. There! Bon appetit. I must have messed up.
Abysmal Demon. Sleep Nightmare Scorch! Oh, is that what the name of that effect is? That McBurns thing? Does that work? Can I just like burn off half of the the final boss's HP with Scorch? Is that a thing that you can do? I would hope not.
Leave it to me. Whoa, this came out pretty well. There, bon appetit.
Tira! Tira, you're supposed to cook better than this. And what else could you be good at? You could be the salad lord, the lord of the salad.
Leave it to me. I made this one extra special.
Ooh, an overheal? Okay. Now I do need to remember you're the salad lady. Remember? Lock it in the mind chamber. Okay, we've heard all of Randy's, so Toa. Toa's not bad at cooking anything. Oh my gosh, she's like super good. Okay, she hates pickles.
Let's get cooking.
I mean, crispy pickles, I could probably make that. That didn't seem that hard.
There, how's this? Oh, please don't look.
So far, Crow is definitely reigning supreme among the new characters in cooking lines. Just because
Let's get cooking.
this shit ain't edible is so good. This is the enthusiasm at first.
Turned out perfectly. There, how's...
Oh, yeah, we already know you're not the salad lady. Just the sheer enthusiasm of it, followed by this is garbage. Wait, were you the... Who did we figure out who the tofu lady was? Maybe the Toa food lady?
Wow, it turned out perfectly. There.
Come on, Toa! Toa!
Let's get cooking.
Are you just debating me?
Wow. There.
That's another issue, is that like you never know if you're getting debated, because they can still fail even if it is their uniques. So you either have to like waste a bunch of ingredients and then reload, or... Oh, we already know Machias is good at that.
Let's get cooking.
This has to be yours. We would have got this recipe around when you joined the party. So, making me so mad. Okay, well, we just tried that. Yeah, because Machias is good at that. So, hey, if you can be the rice lady, maybe we'll forgive you.
Wow, it turned out...
So it's not too late for me to load back our Brond event and pick Fee instead. I'm just saying, you're on thin fucking ice, lady. Okay, maybe you're... No, Sharon's good at that. We already tried tofu on you a bunch. Were you Wild Girl? Maybe you're Wild Girl.
Let's get cooking. I'm pretty proud of this one.
Okay. So you're the Wild Girl lady. I'll never forget this. And then, okay, no, not last but least. Well, least but not last. Elise. No, you're... Well, it doesn't matter. What would you be good at? Yeah, I would have thought Ulster plate would be like, I don't know. Fortunately, we can't get Oliver to cook for us. At least you good at anything? Why do you exist? Oh, okay. If you're the noodle lady, you'll get some points for that.
Let's get started, shall we?
I'll have to give you a very, very, very slight amount of respect. Okay, never mind. You're still awful. Elise, what are you good at? Oh. Are you good at anything? Are you the tofu lady?
Let's get started, shall we? Oh, this turned out quite well.
You better be the frickin' tofu lady.
This is one of my specialties.
Your ailment stat down KO 60 CP? Jesus Christ. Okay, this is taking way longer than I expected. Okay. Make some awful shit.
Let's get started, shall we?
It's still worth it for the crow line.
Reen, please don't look.
Why does she specifically mention Reen, you weirdo? You think Reen gets to eat this stuff?
Cooking, huh? I'll do my best. Oh my. What is this?
Okay, I remember that line. Were you couldn't cook for us in the last game. I think we just happened to hear that already. Okay. But do we know what you're good at, Alphen? We don't. I mean, strawberry tart, that seems like you.
Cooking, huh?
We already know
I'll
it's
do my best.
Muse. Okay, I probably shouldn't have skipped that line. I was too tilted. Okay. You're the berry lady.
Cooking, huh?
You gotta be the berry
do my
lady.
best.
Of course you're the berry lady.
Oh, this looks quite tasty, actually. All I did was follow the recipe.
You're not the berry lady? There are many ladies out there. Many different flavors of lady. Alphen is not berry flavored though. Oh, you gotta be the Imperial Tea.
Cooking, huh?
You're legally required
do
to be
my best.
Imperial Tea lady.
Oh, this looks. This is my signature dish.
CP region 40 arts up. What the hell? That's pretty good, man. Wait, he gives 40 CP and 40 CP region? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that shit's fucking fire. Alright, so now that we've done all that, we can pause and finish everything up. I'm definitely probably gonna have to grind for ingredients. I thought I had more globby fats, but I do not. Alrighty, we'll be back. Alright, after 1,000 years, we're back. The fucking recipe book is completed. Jesus Christ. Why is cooking so... I feel like cooking's worse in this game, because things require more ingredients. Which, on one hand, you could argue that makes sense because the game is a little bit longer, so in theory, you have more time to acquire ingredients. And Emblem does exist, which I don't remember if it was in CS3 or not. If it was, I didn't pay attention to it. In terms of like the doubling item drops, it still takes for fucking ever, and I hate it. Mainly just the cooking is so just tedious, and it just takes so much longer. Because I remember it only took me like 10 to 15 minutes to get all the ingredients needed at the end of CS3, and it's probably been like 30 minutes altogether, or at least 25. But we can go turn in everything. Now here's the follow-up question. Do I know where everyone is? I assume Margarita's in the cafe. Is Amelia in her house? And Edel is at Thor's. So, let's go ahead and turn all that stuff in. As soon as I find out where Thor's is, oh, you're all gonna be sorry. And I did make sure to actually like go through again and make sure we have one of each, because sometimes, you know, we'll make the recipe and then I'll use the item before turning it in. But alright, freaking, like,
You
look
have
how,
my deepest gratitude.
how many dang things there are.
You have my here's a
Not too much trouble, you bring us some more. Thor's Unity rated increase.
You have my deepest. You have my deepest.
You have
You have my here's a
my
little-
deepest? You have some
You have my
deepest?
deepest.
Have you ever thought about how you might have
my deepest.
the deepest?
You have my here's a
The deepest? You ever heard of this?
You have my deep. You have my deepest.
Hell, that's your freaking food right there, Edel.
You have here's. You have my deep.
Where's the turn all
You
button?
You.
Like, why can't I just like turn out my pockets onto the desk and just be like, here's all my food?
You have.
It's just all mixed
You have-
together.
You.
Okay, we're almost done.
You have.
We'll end it with
You
the
have my
grandma's cheeky tart.
You have my deepest. Here's a little reward for your efforts.
I feel like every new dish I try expands with not too much trouble. You bring some more, lady. That's it. That's all the food. What? That's all of it. There is no more. Oh wait, you're not unique. You're superb. Fuck, I forgot you had to have one of each of those. No. I don't know what hasn't been turned in yet. And you won't let me check. God damn it. How could this happen to me? I forgot that you need uniques, superbs, and uniques, and peculiars. And sure, just throw in the regulars next game, why don't you? Why don't you just make there be 100 recipes you have to do instead? Alright. So we gotta do some investigative journalism. We have to say, what is on here that we haven't turned in? Alright, here's what you do. You, print screen that shit. This is all just that I have to avoid splitting this video into 2 parts for editing. Alright, so then we paste that. Paint tab, put that on the second monitor. No, I didn't mean to turn that in! Okay. Then recipes. Luminary soup. Rainbow mill. Gold Doria. We didn't turn any gold Doria.
I got this in the bag.
I think that's all we're missing.
It's perfect.
Giga check, artisan check, deluxe. Whoa, wait, ripe tomato pizza? I don't have any ripe tomato pizza? Are you kidding me?
Now let's begin.
How could I forget?
Oh, this is good.
Okay. Miso noodles check, butterfly water, hash, tiki tart, risotto, Neptune, wait, I need some dang parfait? How much food do you need, lady? Why do you need so much? What is wrong with you? Hey, I need some parfait.
I got this in the bag.
Tomatonio, he's back. In parfait form. Extreme sauerkraut, rich berry shake. Okay. We're good. We're good. Now back to the deepest.
You hear?
The
You have.
the greatest line the world's ever heard.
You have.
The power of a second monitor.
You hear?
It saved us.
You have. You have. You hear? You have. You have.
This is just one of those things where, like, you know nobody actually did all the recipes in testing.
You have.
At least they had the power to change this.
You hear?
Because no one actually does this and thinks, yeah, this is
You
fine.
have.
This is good.
You have.
We should make it manually.
You have.
Like, you should have to actually
You
turn in a copy instead of just, you know, show
You
her the
have my
recipe.
deepest gratitude.
I hear that one more fucking time. I've learned so much from all the dishes you've brought me. So much, in fact, that I've devised a new menu for you to enjoy. My mouth is watering already. Sure, once everything is settled down, I'll invite you and all your friends to the Rest Lodge for a feast. Then I can guide you around to the nearby hiking trails that they'll take your breath away. That sounds really great. Wait, will they take our breath away because we'll be going at like Mach 5? Because you're probably like a rigid disciplinarian in terms of hiking? Yes. Well, you've all been such a great help. I want to leave you just more than
Here's
a promise.
a little reward for your efforts.
It's not going to be worth it. I already know it. I don't even want it. Okay, that's actually something unique. I expected it was going to be like, hey, it's a freaking quartz that's like just okay, but not good enough to actually equip. No, the accessory might be just okay and not good enough to equip, considering how much shit we have. Auto CP up, CP gained. I mean, that's great. Auto CP up, always good. Granted, we do already have a lot of sources of it. That's probably a little bit better than Gaius's auto CP up. And the other auto CP up is the weakened one, which is just truly incredible, right? Oh no, it's the Sarah one. Yeah, the Sarah one I think is a bit better. CP gained is not bad though. Okay, so we're done with you. I never have to talk to you again. Goodbye, Edel. I would say it was nice knowing you, but after hearing you have my deepest gratitude 50 times, I can no longer say it with a straight face. So now I gotta go through. We have all, there's no zeros on any of the deluxe or peculiars. So that means we should not have to deal with any shenanigans. Wait, Sandy, what do you want? Back on the crates too, Sandy. Right, I was going to help with the Harvest Festival cleanup. But everyone's so kind, they said that they take care of it, so I could just go ahead and head back to the ship. Preparing everyone's lunch at the moment. Can I have some lunch? No apologies is necessary, instructor. I mean, this is just a walk in the park compared to what you guys do. By the way, I'm thinking about turning the lunch into a buffet. Like you put roughly... You don't want the normal versions, do you, you little... Don't you fucking do this to me, Sandy. Oh, you probably just want the recipe book. You want our recipe book? That's what you want, right? You don't want like 30 versions of the normal baselines, do you? Do you? Please say no. Well, if I have Freddie Margarita sharing by my side, then it's totally doable. More than the quantity or speed, it's the recipes themselves that I'm actually a little worried about. This is an excellent opportunity to test out a bunch of new dishes, right? But I'm suffering from chef's block, so to speak. I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm going to make sure that every last person in attendance enjoys their meal. Also, one second. I need to pull OBS back up, so that I no longer have to stare at Edel's face on my second monitor. Well, we're all really excited about it. You've got this, Sandy. New recipes, huh? We've definitely seen our fair share traveling around and stopping by so many establishments. You know, a recipe book might be just the ticket here. If you'd like, you could take a look at the recipe book that we've been filling out. You wouldn't mind? That'd be amazing. Whoa. This is inedible. So many recipes from different restaurants and modifications from both new and old Class 7. This is fantastic, Instructor Reen. Thank you so much. Asking for a friend. What happened to the recipe book I gave you at the end of the last game? I burned it. With this in hand, I think that the buffet is definitely set for a success with a dish for everyone. We're just happy we could help. I could really do without this inedible section of food, though. Oh, right, the mayor gave me something when we were leaving Ulster. He said that it hopes it can help the Radiant Wings, and that it'll help him atone somewhat for his past misdoings. It's not really a proper thanks or anything, I guess, but in any case, I'm going to go ahead and give it to you guys. Really, the mayor said that? Thanks, Sandy, I really appreciate this. Bro, the Thor's Unity rating is going freaking insane. I did think it was odd that we didn't have the max Unity rating, but I guess that's because we're missing so much of the food stuff related stuff. Vulcan gem. No, we either already have that or it's not good. I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's not good. That's what it was. And what an awful fucking reward for doing all the recipes. Like, that's just truly insane. Considering they used to give you like a master quartz, and now they give you like an actually useless quartz instead.
Thank you ever so much.
Okay, that might be more annoying than thank you for your deepest. Dieter's lunch. Wait, what'd you give me? What's it you? Oh, you materials. I've got more U materials than I know what to do with. I made a Skanda gem in between videos. We could probably make a bunch of them, honestly. They don't take that many quartz. Since it's the trade-ins are a lot easier in this game than in CS2 or CS3, that is. Who's oh-ho-hoing? Oh-ho-hoing? Please. Free me? With some rice? I've offered margarita every peculiar dish. I think that's every last peculiar dish I can think of right now.
Oh, thank you ever so much.
Just want to make you not alive anymore, lady. Now on to the last. Phew, these peculiar dishes are fascinating to the very last. You'd have heard that in a flash. Eating that quickly can be good for you. Now, there's nothing to worry about. Remember, all this was to create a dish the likes of which no person would ever see. That's it. Yes, that's it. I had a flash of pure inspiration. Well, I'll call it the profound chaos on crot. Only just devised it in my head, but I can assure you it'll taste like nothing you could ever imagine. Is it going to be dirt? Yes. Oh, unfortunately, I need at least 30 incredibly rare ingredients to even start cooking my proof of concept. I hate to say it, but I haven't got time to go and fetch all those for you. Of course, I certainly wouldn't put a task that arduous on you after all you've already done for me. Mark my words, one day the meal will be made. You know, they'll surprise Milliam and capture Vince's heart to boot. And I could have never come up without it without you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you simply must let me reward you.
Thanks. Where's Unity rating? It's okay. Not great. Granted, the peculiars are much easier to make. So who was the other person? I've already forgotten. Amelia. Yeah. So in theory, you should give me the best reward then. Because they're the hardest to make. You should just give me like a freaking kitchen knife that I can throw and one-shot the final boss.
Sorry for the trouble.
Hey, I'm glad you're the only person who apologizes for making me go through this. I appreciate that.
Here, a little thanks from me to you.
It's very unique.
Sorry for the trouble.
Not hungry, so you'll have it later. We're gonna fill this lady's thing up. Man, your fridge is gonna have no room. What about the Phoenix Flame? Jade Bistro Curry. That one in particular, man, that was a pain in the ass to make. Because it was like so many it was useless, but it was such a late dish that I was like, it's gotta be one of the characters that are added to your party later. Wrong. So I kept trying everyone else. And then it ended up being useless in the end. Okay, we're almost free. Definitely took longer than I expected. I didn't expect to spend half the video on cooking related activities.
Sorry for the trouble.
Good of you to bring me so many unique dishes. I was right to ask you to cook for me. It was a pleasure. It wasn't. Yeah, I noticed your potential right from the start.
A little thanks from me to you.
Gothic dice. Wow, thank you so very much. Think of it as an investment. Don't die for a while, okay? I always look forward to hearing your adventures. Don't take that away from me. Y'all mess things up. You're losing a fortune in stocks and stuff. Alright. Is this any good? Not really. I mean, the evasion's okay, but we have other evasion accessories that give better stuff. And I have no need to ever grind again, so... Reminds me, get that garbage off me. Oh, wait, no. What was... No, this is the ailments. And we use Sarah's. Now, of course, I know what they're called. All the names of the 20,000 different accessories that were added to our inventory are, of course, locked in. I know what every single one of them do exactly just by glancing at their name instantly. Alright, so now what do we do? I think there was something else I needed to do. Oh yeah, fishing? We could go do our fishing stuff. Ah, there is a trial chest over here.
There!
The Mega Kraken? He's back? Or the Tiamat?
They're open.
I don't know why I'm even fighting you.
Leave it to me. Thunder Fang! It's down! There! Let's go!
I don't know, man. Fucking get up in that ass.
Arcane Gale! Ha! Now! Keep it up! Eternally.
Sometimes Ellie just has to come in, do it himself.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh.
Yo, Reen, where's your like uppercut slash? Where's that ability?
Breaking Dawn!
Wow, that did absolutely fucking nothing. I don't even. Seriously, why am I doing this?
Ignite! Crimson Lotus formation!
My turn. Now!
An opening!
Bro, Elliot's so freaking fast, he can't be stopped.
An opening!
Leave it to me. Light. Leave it to me. Let's go.
Away with you!
Now. Let's go, Reed.
Sure, why not? We've already seen this one.
Was just impeccable,
But of
Eustace.
course, I have to keep pace with you.
Our link levels here are like all at the fucking max from all that emblem fighting. But you're not a trial chest. I was lied to. I don't know why you like a trial chest on the map. I guess because I'm just not used to seeing chests that are unopened, so I just assumed it was a trial chest. But I was also kind of like, why is it added to my map then, if it's a chest that's already on our mini-map? So I was a little confused there, but like, where? Unless I just missed it? Because I feel like it has to be either in here or the Stella Sanctuary. Those are the only places that are
That enemy looks strong. Let's be careful.
somewhat new. Now, it could definitely have been in the Stella Sanctuary and I just missed it. Oh, what the hell are you guys doing here? I came here to fish, man. I didn't expect to see you guys. Oh, it's you lot. Actually, we should get Doobly for this. We can... I just saved. We can do it with Doobly. Also, I didn't comment on it, but seeing the Steam screen again reminded me that our achievement for that was called the Ashen Chef Valier, which I gotta give him a little respect for. Gotta give him a little respect for that. Any blue block adjacent individuals here? I mean, I guess Sharon. We could add the Sharon S. Bro, do you know blue block? Not really. Altina, yeah, you had some blue block energy. Kita, you know blue block. Alright. Boy, this is the wrong wetlands. This is where you fight Lecter. Yeah. I don't know. I'm guessing the chest must be in the Stella Sanctuary, and I missed it. Would be my guess. Because the only new location right now is
That
Stargazer's
enemy is
Tower,
strong. Please be careful.
and we already found the chest there. I didn't notice the Aryan Road's lance. It is also kind of fitting. I didn't really think about it that, you know, Aryan Road dies where you originally met her, basically. Where she was first introduced in the series. Oh, it's you lot. My, now what are you all doing here? Ines and Aya! We just had to stop by, as it were. Didn't think I'd run into you three. Especially you, Blue Blanc. Were you planning on helping us out again? My apologies, dear boy, but given my position, I can't do anything to avert. What I am capable of, however, is sending these lovely ladies along with the Zephyr duo up to the final stage. Like, can't you do whatever the hell you want, Blue Blanc? I mean, Sharon's in Ouroboros and she's helping us. So I mean, Ines and Anea and Doobly are all technically still members of Ouroboros. And tell me that airship is... But of course, that would be just the thing that would suit our needs. You may say I liberated it from our dear companions, the Enhanced Jaegers. Impressive how anyone in Ouroboros could match your thieving skills. Just put it right in my pocket. Oh, I don't think it was a bit of thievery per se, just a bit of little you know the word. Predestination for you? I imagine your little predestination explains the rumor about Imperial tanks going missing then? Well, methods aside, you must admit he comes through in a pinch. Guess I can't deny that. It's unbelievable, really. Okay, I think we have a good grasp of the situation now. Apart from maybe one thing. You see, peek into the lance and the helmet. I plan to leave them here as a tribute to my Lord Iron Road's memory. You think? What if somebody steals it? Might not be much for now, but when all this is over, we'll come back and pay our respects properly. Good idea. Maybe I'll join you. I mean, not that. I guess not many people go through the wetlands just, you know, to explore, but I'm just saying, if I was just traveling through the wetlands and I saw that, I might be persuaded to steal it. At least the helmet. The lance, maybe most people can't pick up at least. Because at least with, you know, Loe's sword at Hamel, like, most people don't even know about Hamel anymore, and it's, like, locked off normally. I see, I can think of no better place for it. Alas, the world really has lost one of its brightest stars. Yet, even in the midst of all this melancholy, there's still beauty to be found. The blue paloma grass, weaving in and out around the Steel Maiden's armor, is quite a lovely, touching sight. I feel dumbly right to preserve this image for all eternity. You mean, take a photo? The scene does have a certain aesthetic quality to it. Oh, the final Rex photo, maybe? I'm sure our Lord wouldn't mind. Do as you please. Well, if you're okay with it, then let's go ahead. Well, what if we equip the helmet and got like plus 1,000 to defense? There they are, the lance and the helmet. The lance maiden? No, Leanne left behind. There's something rather mystical about the way they rest here amongst the paloma grass. Well, if I got the clear from members of the Stall Ritter, it should be okay for me to take a quick picture, right? And then Rex just sends us a photo of Aryan Road in the afterlife because somehow he has a picture of that. Perfect. I'll send it to Rex when I get the chance. I'm telling you, the Grandmaster, there's gonna be a picture of the Grandmaster or something. Just Rex just happens to have popped around, found him out. Can I Rex the photo data?
How's it hanging? Let me take a peek at the... Whoa, not bad. Here's a little something for your troubles.
And for my last picture, it's my dick. Photo of Claudio. Thanks. Let me see, that's 16 photos total. That's enough material for my culture column for some time. Oh, Urine, say thanks to other members of those folks for me too, okay? Sure, will do. Got something for you in return for helping me out. I'm sending her out now. Enjoy. Awesome, thanks, Rex. Ah, what you thinking me for? I owe you lots. Anyway, thanks, take care and good luck. We're a Shutterbug? It's okay. Still not really good enough to equip when you consider all this other shit that we have access to. Phantom Thief is just as brazen as ever, but I will push it from my mind. All that matters is that we give our all to neutralize this salt pail. My arrows will fly straight and strike true. I think you'll be very impressed. I'll join to begin at noon. Be ready. Alas, my position rather limits the aid I can provide. Nonetheless, Azure Abyss, Black Fang, Angel of Slaughter, and Severing Eclipse, I will aid you all to the furthest extent that I am able, for old time's sake. I can certainly look forward to it. Yeah, that's kind of odd. I don't really... Like, I mean, he's just an enforcer. I don't see why, you know, Blue Blanc can't do what the hell he wants and everyone else can. I mean, Campanella I get, because he's, you know, very clearly a special enforcer. You know, they've referenced that idea several times. Plus him having a, you know, being the 0 instead of like a regular number. I don't know where to go for fishing. I mean, they said it was on the... Oh, maybe it's in Michelin, actually? Yeah, maybe at the wharf is where the final fish is. We're gonna save Michelin for next video. We can maybe finish St. Ursula, though. That shouldn't take too long. Going to visit again today. St. Ursula Hospital's been open for regular checkups ever since the war began. I know times are tough, and after pulling off such an intensive surgery, we're ready to handle anything. Doesn't fix everything going wrong in the world right now, but saving a human life is a win in my book. That's what keeps me going these days. Yeah, I do want to pick up Ash. Also, can we get our Unity? Our Unity upgrade, probably?
Well, well, not bad at all.
Really?
Ciao for now.
I'm actually surprised we didn't get the Unity upgrade. Hell, you won't. Who are you? Oh, you're Cargo. Yeah. Alright, we'll get Machias. Alright, be gone. Be gone. Who am I looking for? Monkius and Ash. One, two, 1, 2. I've been in the hospital for a while now. It's my body weak. That's why I'm doing this rehab. Oh god, if I don't get any good workout, I might turn into a dork lord like Monkius. After just a little bit of Patry's special kick-your-ass rehab course, I can almost walk again. Patry's the best. She not just scares the heck out of me, but she gets results. Oh, and speaking of Patry, my doctor gave me this book a while ago. Thing is, I got the exact same book from her when she came to visit. I'm a little oh yeah, I forgot about the book, that we didn't have all the books yet. I'm a little worried that if Patry sees 2 copies of the same book, she'll think I'm not grateful or something. So here, you can have the one my doctor gave me. Thanks. Okay, we got an achievement, so I'm guessing that's the last one. Looks like it's the final volume. I'll be sure to read it carefully. I can do this. Patry's counting on me. I have to get it all better as soon as possible. So are all the because we looked at this, right? And it's like incredibly long. Oh my god. Now there are only 10 chapters, so it may not reach Red Moon Rose status. I still can't. I completely forgot that video was like 2.5 hours long. What the hell, man? Because it was like 14 chapters that were like 30 pages a piece. It was like basically I read it like a real damn book. I mean, not really, because of course the chapters are each page is only like a couple paragraphs, but... Oh, it's you guys. Heathcliff, thank Adios, it's really you. Mercedes, what are you doing here? I was distraught when I heard that you had joined the army, so I demanded that Hawkins bring me here to see you. I'm very sorry. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to worry you, but it seems to have had the opposite effect. It is really odd that, like, the troops would have any free time, considering the war is about to start in literal hours. Because, like, just because, you know, you're saying the war's going to start at noon, like, shouldn't you assume that maybe Calvard would want to launch a preemptive strike if they know when you're going to attack and stuff? Like, you would be on, like a state of alert for at least a few days prior to the planned assault. I don't really know if people would have free time to go roam around hours before the attack is supposed to begin. I know the feeling all too well, but now that I've found you, there's something I want to tell you. Of course, please do. After the war, if our family refused to give us their blessing, would you run away and elope with me so that we may share our entire lives together? Mercedes, I never wanted to hear anything more. Of course, I've had to spend the rest of my life with you. Nothing else could make me happier. Well, maybe $1 million, but, you're a second best. You know, Van Dyke has come to St. Ursula Hospital on an official visit. Never thought I'd be united with Mercedes here. I've survived this war so I can return her affection. Okay, maybe for here as part of his escort. I could buy that. But just in general, right? I mean, we saw Harold has gotten to... He's at the city and everything, instead of at base and stuff like that. We've seen other soldiers around. I can do this. Nature's counting on me. I have to get better as soon as possible. My ladies look more radiant than ever. Given their long-standing familial animosity, I can't imagine their parents will ever accept a man of House Andrews. Despite the obstacles in their way, I believe the young man values the grand responsibility of being charged with my lady's heart. I really hope isn't making decisions in these kind of situations, but it is a wonderful thing to be able to communicate how you feel. Once the war is over, I know that Heathcliff will keep his promise to me. Now, I wish this strange person would quit breathing down my neck. Marine, the witness to all the confessions in the entire Empire. Apparently the surgery for our patient in the VIP ward was a great success. Very nice. The news is all over the hospital already. I wanted to make some delicious food to celebrate, but some people might find it insensitive and get mad. What do you think? The surgical success gives me hope for Nina's operation. What do you sell? May as well buy it. What else am I gonna spend money on? She told me the good news. Dr. Sealand pulled out the surgery. I've been so preoccupied with worrying about everyone who had to fight in the conflict recently. Hearing such amazing news has really perked me up. Yeah, there is also our super weapon we can make. We should do that eventually, before we get to combat again. Even if they are just a very minor upgrade. I actually got a letter from my ex-wife who lives in Lee Borough. She suggests we have a family get-together along with our son and his wife since never know we'll see each other again. I only just started to turn my life around. Bro, stop hitting my leg. I don't feel like I've faced my son yet, let alone my ex-wife. What do you mean? You faced your son already. I was there for the side quest. I can't just keep running away like I used to. I gotta change. The rumors the Imperial troops are advancing from the Liberal front. I hope everyone is careful out there. I'll try and be positive about the reunion when I reply. When I'm home again, I'll discuss it with Mr. Tance. I'm just worried my ex-wife will say that I'm running away again like nothing's ever changed. I came to see head nurse Nuez. I was hoping to visit her for a bit, but alas, I'm afraid she's on an emergency call in the city. It's kind of neat. She did say she'd be checking in though. Well, speak of the devil. I'm sorry I'm a little late. Oh, there you are. Oh my, everyone from Thor's is here. But like, you were just in the city. How the hell did you beat me back? Thanks for everything back there. Seems like you've been keeping busy. I'm somehow not surprised. Oh, don't you worry about me. I'm just here to change His Majesty's trip, and then it's back to the city. It's just a short journey on the train. We're all doing whatever we can. I take it you're here to check on Emperor Euget? That's right, I heard the surgery was successful, but I was still concerned. That aside, though, if you're here too, that must mean... Yep, he's deceased. I'm here working in tandem with the Empire to support His Majesty's recovery. I'm also here to visit my aunt. I haven't been able to find the time, and I figured this would be the perfect opportunity. It makes sense that there'd be a family connection, but they hadn't specifically said that. At least he's part of the main family. Anyhow, the surgery was a success. With the patient connected to life support, we managed to remove the bullet and close the incision. It was a major surgery and largely unprecedented, but there was enough time to run a simulation. Indeed, the staff did a very good job, even though that poor child we did the test operation on is now dead. It's impressive the specialized life support machine was ready so quickly considering its rarity. Especially with all the adjustments made for His Majesty. It's a sizable task in and of itself. It appears there was some information exchanged between the Intelligence Division and the Sealand HQ after the shooting. I heard the Railway Military Police made sure the transport was safe and timely, too. Interesting. I think that Major Claire and Lecter were working behind the scenes to help us. That doesn't necessarily mean it was them. There's other people in the RMP ring, and there's other people in the Intelligence Division. Could have been freaking George. I mean, not our George, of course. He's a terrorist, but like some other George who's based. Anyway, overall, the surgery was a success, and the patient is recovering well. Ordinarily, we'd not allow visitors at this point in time. Well, I suppose we can make a small exception considering the circumstances. You'll let us meet him? I don't know. I feel like it's kind of weird to, like, make an exception to let his assassin meet him. Just, you know, on paper, it seems a little weird. He's resting now. Perhaps it'll be less of a strain on him that way. Also, here, take this gun, Ash. Do what's right. Is that your medical opinion? Fine, I'll prevent you visitation rights. I can give you 5 minutes, and please just stay quiet. Hello everyone, thank you for taking the time to visit. Empress Priscilla, how is His Majesty's condition? He's been sleeping well, as you can see. His face looks so calm and serene, it's hard to believe he's just gone through a major surgery. I owe you my deepest gratitude to the staff of St. Ursula for saving him. I mustn't forget that. Not at all, Your Majesty. His tenacity and your dedication are just as much to thank. One that well wishes alone could do so much. I've long been watching over him, ever since the day I began my service to the palace as a young girl. I looked on as a creeping shadow of gloom wrapped itself around his very soul. The day he lost his beloved Ariel was the day he shut himself off from the world. In a long time since I've seen him so peaceful, it truly does bring me joy. Is that right? Means I've caused you no shortage of stress. Would've been funny if he just like never woke up. Because I don't know. Would have subverted my expectations if he just stayed asleep the whole time. Your Majesty! Oh. Priscilla, my dear, forgive me for all the worries I've given you. Don't be silly. It's ever my duty as Empress to support Your Majesty. Always so kind and considerate. What would I do without you? Well, I guess the same thing I always do. Absolutely nothing. It's a blessing to be able to see you all again. One I am most thankful for. The honor is ours, Your Majesty. We're just relieved to see the operation went through alright. Better than alright, you're looking great. Well, I mean, I was still pretty great, then somebody fucking shot me. Indeed, the source of the curse appears to be leaving the honor bloodline be. Yeah, sure. In other words, the curse itself must be reaching its zenith. I think I'll be able to see it in my lifetime. This too must be Adios' will. Right now, Adios' will is for you to focus on your recovery. We'll sort things out from here. After all, I got my own scores to settle. With permission, we will take it from here. I should do all I can to expunge the dishonor that pollutes the Albrecht name. Such is a nobleman's duty. I wish we brought Princess Alfred and Prince Oliver along too. Fortunately, they were like, no, they can't be party members. Instead, you get Angelica. This is as it should be. My children have their own matters they need to attend to. Of course. Matthew, this is not something to inform you of. Oh yeah, you got like a daughter-in-law. Green tells Emperor Eugen a brief summary of the final volume of the Black Records. Also, yeah, that. That's how things are. These records, passed down through my bloodline for ages, spelt out history as we knew it. But now its internal chronicle has finally come to a close. I once found myself tormented by these inescapable prophecies. They're not inescapable! Seems the end of an era is upon us. It literally says in the text multiple times that they're not inescapable, you dumb idiot! Go forth, my young lion clubs. Do not hesitate to follow the path that is true to yourselves. Yes, your majesty. I mean, I guess technically, I don't think the normal Black Records mention the idea that, oh, fate isn't actually sealed or whatever. You can still change it. But that has been mentioned. That was mentioned a few times in CS3. The idea that these are just a prophecy, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean things are going to turn out exactly the way it says. They're, you know, the turning points and stuff like that, which is why I think it's dumb that we followed the prophecy blindly in the first place, especially considering nobody knew where it was freaking from or nothing at the time. We'll push through and I'll find our way. That I promise. Green Schwarzer, you have the same spirit as my ancestors before me. I sincerely pray that you and your father are able to find the closure the two of you so rightly deserve. Like hell, if y'all just like burn the Black Records instead of leaving them around as a blueprint to follow for the bad guys, we wouldn't be in this situation. Soon after Emperor Eugen III fell asleep once more, Reed and the others then left the ward entrusting his care to Empress Priscilla. Having said farewell to Cecile before her return to Crossbell City, the group resumed their own journey. Because, like, you could just, like, keep it rocking for a little while longer. Humanity will invent technology even greater than the Divine Knights of the past, and then we'll just, like, blow up everything easily. Because we'll be so fucking advanced. Reen will have, like, a laser sword instead of, like, a regular normal sword, and it'll be like, oh, I'm the Ebon Knight, I'm so fucking strong. Back in my day, it's like, nah, dude. The future is now. Reen's got a lightsaber. GG, you lose easily. Nerd. Seems that you're able to spend your time meaningfully. Yes, not only were you able to speak to Her Highness Empress Priscilla, we were even able to talk with His Majesty for a little bit. That's so, glad to hear it. I don't mean to brag, but I'm proud to say that I've been called in on a number of high difficulty operations. This one, however, was far and away the most challenging one I've ever undertaken. The key factor in its success was being able to utilize the artificial cardiopulmonary device provided specifically for the surgery. The Intelligence Division and Umbrella Military Police truly have my gratitude for making this possible. Judging by reactions, I'm assuming you know exactly who took care of it. If possible, I'd appreciate you conveying my gratitude to the appropriate parties. Understood, I'll see what I can do. Now then, I should get back to work. Normangon, Mil Mirage, and Shining Steel. Rumi Faye will have to keep a watchful eye on all three. Forgive me for not being able to help any more than that. I wish you good luck. Adios, William, I pray that you manage to find the hope in all this that no one else could. We'll absolutely try. By the way, about the Major. If possible, could you forget about that for the time being? He's already made up his mind. I feel he may have prepared himself for this from the very beginning. It's better now that you and I concentrate on the task before us. That's the reason I came to this country, not me. Or not him. Got it. I promise you we'll find a way to break the hold of this curse once and for all. It's a relief just to hear you say that. I'll be wishing you the best of luck. I mean, I'm not gonna let Lecter off because of the curse. Fuck that. I may have made his decision. He could have been based like a Major Michael, and he wasn't. So, nah. That's how I feel. Now, am I as mad at him as I am as Claire? Not really. I mean, they both essentially have, like, garbage reasons for doing what they're doing. And I don't really have much sympathy for them, but at least Lecter annoys me less. And alrighty, we're actually going to call it here. We will finish up Michelum, and we'll finish up St. Ursula, then head to Michelum. Then we only have Trial Chest. I still need to find... I might just have to look up where Trial Chest 27 is. I feel like it has to be in the Stella area. So maybe we'll pop over there in between videos. I don't know. But yeah, we can maybe finish up everything we have left. Actually, no, we still have to do Hamel. So it'll probably still be 2 more videos before we finish everything up. Because I want to end with Hamel. But we'll see. Depends on how many people are in Michelin, I guess. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.